Amazing people of the world, welcome to the new year of Project 2015. More information about Project 2015 can you find in my vlog of 21st of December 2014. Let us kick off the year with a Let's Play series of Prison Architect. The game is developed by Intervision Software and indie company from the UK. They made other titles as Uplink and Defcon. I will not make a review video on Prison Architect, but I highly recommend giving it a shot. It is an early access game with a lot of things to do already. The developers update in a monthly basis, and I'm currently playing Alpha 28. A link to the game website and Steam site will be available in the description down below. With nothing further to do, let's get into the game. As the title suggests, this is a game about building and designing a prison. There's a lot more to it. You are the owner of the prison and you have to operate it at the maximum efficiency. You have to just make everything work, set your own boundaries. Your prison can collapse, it's failure states, there's a lot of things that can happen. Right now I'm gonna create my new prison and a lot of thoughts have to go into it. Not really, but we can say it's a lot of thinking going into it. First of all, I want to have a small prison. This is because I can expand my territory as the prison keeps on growing and I'm making progress to this Let's Play. Fog of War, something I should have one, I think. Quite handy and give more realistic. Continuous intake is a nightmare, so I'm gonna stay away from it. Many reasons. Just getting prisoners all the time is quite... yeah. General Forest I have on, it's good to have, it's a cheap way to get money. General Lakes is experimental and can make big problems and I'm gonna turn it off. Generating buildings on, quite useful. Failure conditions has to be on and unlimited funds is basically a sandbox and I'm not interested. So let's get into the game, pressing play button right about now and let's pause it. The reason for I'm pausing is to plan what I'm gonna do. My work is about to enter and I have this some 30 grand of money and I have to plan how the prison shall be. I have to get in an operating state as quickly as possible to earn money without spending too much money, hopefully. So planning around this rest of the building that has earlier been in the territory of mine, quite useful. Just planning on where my building should be, marking up absolutely everything. And why did I remove that again? Why did I remove it? Anyway, as you can see, I'm just marking up the territory I'm interested in to potentially have a building in. Just there are walls there are floors, there are the possibility to use it in a good fashion, I almost said. Yeah. But, no. I'm not gonna build there yet. I don't think. It's quite far in the territory. Let's see. Oh, I almost forgot to close intake. If I didn't do it, I will have prisoners entering the next day before I even had the possibility to take in prisoners. That will be a failure in itself, right? Here's a different staff. We have the doctor, doctoring, gardener, garneting, the janitor, janiting, and stuff like that. Always important to have a top-notch staff taking care of the prison. And of course they're gonna be true to themselves, and it's gonna be a high optimized prison with a lot of good things happening. Prisoners don't kill too much and the guards and stuff just don't sexually harass everyone. Not a reference to Orange is the New Black at all, not at all. I'm thinking about creating this territory for what is it? Deliver and garbage, have an old building for it where I can have the intake and outtake to create a max security. It's important to have a high security when it's talking about prisoners. They are criminals. They have done something to be in this prison, and therefore we have to take care. They can try to escape. It's one of the failure stage that you can meet upon the game. So fencing in the territory is also a quite good thing. Reading the CEO letter, blah 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 blah. It says a lot of things about how to run this prison. It's a part of the campaign. I will not play the campaign, it's just one level at the moment. And it's quite boring, to say at least, when it's just one episode. I will take to play it if it gets any bigger, but as it looks, it isn't looking to go anywhere at the moment. So, the letter says not very much, that many items require a water connection, you need to get a kitchen and canteen, individual jails are important, and every prison needs a warden, and there is a lot of about that. And he calls me at the top sir or madam. It shows that he really have no idea what I am or who I am. Yeah, yeah, and it's from the CAO at least, so there's the link to prisonarchitect.com or www.prison-architect.com. Getting back to the real deal, the prison itself, constructing and planning, quite important to get a successful prison, if you ask me. If you don't have a successful prison, you failed basically the game. It's many failure stages. You can have a riot, too many deaths, and the state will take down your prison. You can occur to have too much of something, too little of something. There's just all those failure states you can meet. It's riot, death, fire. Wow. Let's just put up the delivery 7x8. 7x8. 7x8 sounds nice, and then we can have garbage 7, 7-8. 7-8. 7-10. 7-10. No, what I'm talking about. 7, 7-8. 7-8. There we go. Then we can put up some walls in between, and I think it's a perfect gap. What was it supposed to do again? I just lost it. There was something very important I was supposed to do to build a prison. Alright, I need canteens, I need a lot of stuff. Let's just get in those 2 walls I talked about. Or are this an even gap? Is it an even gap? I think it is an even gap. Yeah, is it? Wait. Oh yeah. Oh. Wait. Where's my wall? Right. You can't put in walls when you're gonna build an infrastructure building. You have to wait afterwards. Here we can see the bank balance. Quite a lot of money wasted. Not wasted. What I'm saying. Used. Grants is quite important to get some extra cash in the bucks. The bucks and the grants and a lot of stuff. Basically just get things going. And what can you do with 25k? Not much, right? So 30k plus some more money is always nice. This basic detention center, taking it, quite kitchen, shower, yard, holding cell, garden. Wait, garden? No, guards, garden, canteen, and 2 cooks. 2 cooks cook, 2 guards to guard. Animals' health and well-being. No, too expensive. Use that. Staff well-being. Staffs. Education reform and program. No, later. An administration center? Yeah, we take an administration center, seems good. We can only have 2 grants at the moment, since, I don't know, logic I guess. It would be weird to have more than 2 grants. So here we can see the different staff, all people do different stuff, all have a different job. I don't know if you can hear it, but right now it is literally a storm outside. It's wow. Well, there's the warden. It was the warden at least. We need to hire a warden and unlock finance through the burglary. That's something we unlock with the warden and hire an accountant to account the money. Right? That's what they are for. Accounting, economics. I'm just out of it. I need to build. So planning ahead, figuring out how this gonna be, making this little hallway where I'm gonna transport I almost said enemies, but the prisoners safely to where they are supposed to be, putting up a fence on the outside just to be sure. You never know what can happen. It's stuff happening all the time, and this kind of look like a spaceship from FTB. FTB? No, it's faster than light. Not FTB. What is FTB? Even I don't even know. I'm going crazy. I'm crazy. Well, let's get this big boy going. Here we can put all the starting stuff. You know, all basic needs have to be fulfilled. We're quite close to that main or the older buildings, and we can use some of it. Let's get worksmen down here, get them start building and get some infrastructure. Hello, worksmen. You can. Hello. They just want to sit in a truck, but there's. Oh, there one goes. All right. Do I have to tell all of them to get out there? There we go. We got to move on. Wonderful. We have workers, and they're just spawned in a lot of materials. That's help. And there we have our truck driver helping to get all the needed material inside the delivery area. How wonderful of him. How many truck drivers will you see doing stuff? That's back to planning. Planning importantly. Important planning. Planeting. Yes. No. What I'm even saying? I don't know. Hello? Yeah. So we have the riot police, paramedics, and firemen. Firemen, of course, to get rid of fire. Riot police to get down a riot, and paramedics when a lot of people are hurt. Wow, that was quite unique mechanic, I must say. Utilities here will rig up electricity and water, and you name it, CCTV, big pipe, small pipes, doors, systems, just pretty much anything of need. There might be a lot of things we're gonna need in the future, and when they are working we can just look at these: the wardening, accountant accounting, the guarding, the gardener gardening, the chiefing, the dog handler handling, all of the workmen working. It's just fantastic. The staff is incredible. If we weren't for the staff, well, we wouldn't have anything, would we? I said there should be a building here. What are you doing, guys? Come on. Chop chop. I have to tell them to do everything by myself, aren't I? They aren't able to do anything. Anything, I tell you. Anything. Anything at all.